Welcome to the Big Head Light Skin Comedy Podcast. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. I got some great guests for y'all tonight. By it being Black History Month, I wanted to do a Black History theme thing for us with Black owners here in the city of Louisville, Kentucky, and really worldwide. So with that said, that was my plateau for this platform. Also, let me say this, by this being the Big Head Light Skin Comedy Podcast here on February 13th. The way I work my podcast, and y'all know how I roll now. The way I roll is in COVID-19 and social justice, ain't no right or wrong. On my podcast, we just venting and we're just trying to get people to feel us and feel better about themselves out there, considering the struggles they're going through mentally and physically. So that's what it's all about. It's all about love, because I tell people love's always free. So never forget that. But with that said, like I said, just welcome to the Big Head Light Skin Comedy Podcast. And I got some great guests for y'all. One of them's holding tight here for me. I got to get one more guest coming in. This is my good friend Sam Ellis, money mindset coach, and he's gonna probably end up telling you a little bit about himself before we start. But before I go into all that, I like to go into my sponsors too, because I got to give them some love. But before I go into my sponsors, let me try to invite. I got one more person I'm inviting, and she hasn't answered yet. So let me get to that. So y'all just hold tight. How's everybody doing today for Valentine's Day? Y'all ain't ready to throw y'all mate out yet, are you? I know some of y'all like, man, why can't I get with her around February the 15th? The day after. But it is what it is. If you love the person you with, you gotta love them every day, not just on Valentine's Day. So and that's just the way it works. That's the way it works here. So but I know how a lot of us feel. A lot of us feel like, man, it's Valentine's. Who invented Valentine's Day? I like to meet that guy anyway who invented Valentine's Day. Right. He had to be somebody that was head over heel over something. He had to be really in love back 1800, where he was just throwing rocks at his girl, and he realized, I don't really hate her, I really love her. So I'm gonna make this Valentine's Day. So I just sent that to her again. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and start without her. But let me go on and go into sponsors. My first sponsor, first and foremost, let me give him some love. 5103 Preston Highway, Fresh and Clean Barber Shop. I went there today. You know, if they can get my big light skin head together, they can get y'all together. So make sure y'all check them out. Also too, I got my other sponsor here, the Smile Center. I keep his smile tight. I went to the dentist last week. That's why I'm able to smile on this podcast. So with that said, y'all check him out on 7405 LaGrange Road. His name's Dr. Kane. Tell him the Big Head Light Skin Comedian sent you. He'll give you a discount. It won't be a big discount. It might be EBT discount, but you'll get a discount. Also too, he's got a new shop. He's open up on Preston Highway. Check that out too. Also, I got one more sponsor here. Well, I got two more. All Good Computers. And they located right there on 8101 Preston Highway. Check them out. And I got a new sponsor who's like family. He was going to be part of this podcast, but I told him I was going to still promote him, because that's what it's about. Like I told you earlier, it's about love. Even though it's Valentine's Day, I still get love before Valentine's Day or after or whenever. But let me give love to him, because he's got the Vibe restaurant and ultra lounge on 1346 River Road. And y'all go check him out. He has a lot of different specials. He might have a special going on Wednesday night, Friday night. He was going to be here tonight, but he was so busy. So, but check him out. It's the Vibe, and he's a Black-owned business owner. He's just starting out over on River Road. And y'all go check him out sometime. And he's having some things going on there tonight. If you get a chance, go out there and check him out. Also, one more thing. I got to give love to my Streetway family. He's got Tommy Chun over at the VIP Lounge. Over on, let me get that right here. I'm gonna make sure I get that right, because I had it right here. Let me see here. Hold on. Make sure y'all give y'all the right address on that. I just want to show him some love, because that's what's up. It's all about going out supporting Black-owned people. He's a promoter, and he's Black-owned. He's just trying to do his thing too, and it's about supporting people like that. You have to go out and support your own, and just support people in general, small business owners or whatever, because a lot of them are suffering right now in this COVID-19 thing, and you have to go out there and really support them. Tommy Chun, he's over on. They over on 3614 Klondike Lane. You go check out Tommy Chun, my good comedian friend. She's the comedian's hosting. And y'all go out there and get your soul right. The best thing for soul is laughter. So go out there and get your soul right, get your laugh on, get a drink on, and enjoy yourself among all this COVID-19 thing. So with that said, I just had to get all that out of the way. Now, let me send her this invite one more time. I don't know what she's doing, but let me just see if I'm going to try it one more time. If not, we're going to go ahead and go, Sam. So let me give her one more shot here before I get started. And I'm gonna give her one more shot here. I know how it is with the internet and everything, so I know how some people are busy among themselves, but she knew this was coming, so I expect her to be That's about my third or fourth time sending it to her, so hopefully she gets it. And so let me see what we got here. All right, there we go. All right. With that said, look, this is where I work. Like I said, it's all about the love. I have great guests on here too, so all you people can get educated on different things and enjoy yourself and figure out and learn some things too on my podcast. And also, like I said, my podcast is by the people, for the people, and the people. So if you got any comments, concerns, please comment so I can get to my guests and let them know how you feel about it. And we can all have a good time with your comments and everything. And if you got some answers you need to know about a person's business. Now, with that said, Sam, go ahead and tell the people a little bit about your resume and about who you are and everything. That's just the way I roll. Like everybody tell, like for the people to know who they speak, who they seeing, and who they comment to. So just go ahead and tell them a little bit about yourself and what you're doing there.
Good. Yeah. First, I want to say thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem, man. You know, we go way back.
Yeah. So my name is Sam Ellis. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner for over 30 years. And
wow.
I started off West End. West End.
Yes, yep.
We call it. I don't know how best it is right now, but we got some work to do to get it back together.
Right.
Started off, man, poor. So poor, man. We didn't know we was poor, man. But, hey, my mom kept us looking good from the DAV, man. I'm telling you.
That's what's up.
She didn't buy us from the DAV was our drawers and socks, man. But everything else, that's what we wore, man. So I decided, man, a long time ago that I wanted to be an entrepreneur, and I as I was coming up through school, man, I had children at a young age. At 15-year-old, I had my first child.
Mm-hmm.
I had another one at 18, and man, the job ain't gonna do it for me, man. So I'm trying
I heard that.
To take care of my kids and live a decent life. And so I decided entrepreneurship, man. I've been doing it all that time, man. I'm having a lot of fun. I have a company that's an asphalt company that I retired from last year, December 7th, man. I turned it over to my youngest daughter. Her name is Chelsea Ellis. Check us out, JimReynoldsAsphalt.com. So my children, my 3 children, are running that company, and I get to do what I really enjoy doing. I'm a consultant.
That's great.
See, my title said Money Mindset Coach. Where I get that title from, man, is that a lot of people, it happens to a lot of people where we come up and we start making money. A lot of celebrities start making a lot of money. We have ball players make a lot of money. People win the lottery, only to squander it all away.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I found out that's because of lack of knowledge. And so what happening to me as well. So I said, I got to do something about this. And I started going to classes, learning about money, how money works, and changed my life forever. And I decided to show love, like you said, just show some love. And I decided to start teaching people about the things that I've learned in regards to money. And that's I ended up becoming a money mindset coach. And this is the best time of my life, teaching people about how to become financially independent. That
is great, man. Because as people, let me just say, as a young black man, when I was a young black man coming up, I just feel like, especially in our community, young black men are not taught how to handle their finances at a young age like they should be. Matter of fact, the other day I was just watching a little sporting event, and I think it was football. It was a rookie playing in the NFL. And he said, and they asked him, they said, what was the best advice you got when you first came in the NFL? He said, the best advice I got was from this guy who came and talked to all of us about our finances. He said, I'm sitting here at 22, 23 years old and never been taught about my finances. I'm like, wow. He said, he taught me a lot of stuff. He said, now I got a sense of direction. He said, if I wouldn't have met this guy, no telling where I would be with my money. So a lot of young black men and just people, period, are not taught at a young age how to handle their finances, how to work their dollars and how to make their money work for them. I tell you something, my father taught me when I was younger coming up, because he had his own business downtown, dry cleaners. And he was kind of like you, Sam. He's like, I got to be my own boss. I can't work for somebody else. And that was great. Because he taught me something too. But the one thing he always told me, said, it may seem like you're working for your money, but you really should make your money work for you, and you can. He said, you just got to know how. He said, I'm going to show you how. And you know where I'm going with that. So you can go ahead and put a little insight on that too.
Yeah, right. That's right. Because what I found out is that most people allow other people to handle their money. It makes a decision for the money. You can ask 100 people today what it is, what's going on with their 401k or their IRA. Where is the advisor investing the money at? They don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
The new way, the new thing is that we need to know how money works first. We need to educate ourselves on how money works, and we need to learn how to handle our own money. We need to be our own bank.
Yep.
We need to grow our own money. We need to be making decisions for our own self. And when you learn to do that, you're going to become financially independent. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be financially free. You can't become financially free if you are ignorant about money.
No, you definitely won't be. That's like, I got and that's true. That's what I tell a lot of people. I got some comments here. Let me go before I go into these questions. I got 2 comments. So yeah, I got a buddy man says, your honest up, yes, sir. Somebody else was saying is it says, is in what setting does he teach? What setting do you teach, Sam?
Yeah, man, I love cryptocurrency.
Okay.
Money. That's where I'm getting from 2.6% to 12% to someday 60% on my money. Cryptocurrency. That's what I teach. Cryptocurrency.
Okay.
And before we leave, I'll give you a website you can go to and you can check it out.
Please do, for the people, strictly for the people.
On my Facebook page, Samuel D. Ellis, YouTube, Sam Ellis, YouTube. I'm on Instagram, on every channel you can think of. You won't have no problem finding me. You Google,
that's great.
You'll find me and you'll see my information. But yeah, cryptocurrency. That's it, man.
That's what's up.
Currency is the way of the future.
Mm-hmm.
And, you're gonna hear it about it. Either you're gonna be on the right side of it, or you're gonna be on the left side of it. So I encourage you to get with me, and so let's get this money.
That's what's up. Yeah, because I got another person here that said, Wanda Andrews said, the young people in my life are hungry for this. I want them to have more than the basics. Tired of them getting degrees to work for others. I want them to help. I want to help them and me. So, and she's right on it. Yeah, she's right on it. Yeah, so
right on it, man. People are hungry right now. People see that the system that we were set up under doesn't work. It's not working for us.
No,
it's not working. What is working? And see, and a lot of times, the reason why I'm out here talking, and I appreciate you inviting me on here, because people out here talking a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They get in front of people and talk, but they don't have no solutions.
Right.
I have a solution.
That's what's going. That's what's up.
So I can say this because I do. I mean, I'm not going to say it. I'm a Christian. I'm not going to lie. Right. I got a reputation, and I've been in business for a long time. So I can sit here and say Sam Ellis has a solution, and people are coming from all over the world, tagging me every single day, listening to what I'm saying. And the only people who are not listening to me, listen to this.
Okay.
Get out here. The only people who are not listening to me is my own family and people that I know personally, friends, people here, Louisville, Kentucky. But people from all over the world are listening, coming into my system, learning, making money.
Okay.
People in my own community who I love and really want to help are not listening. They listening, but they're not taking action. And it's really sad to me.
Yeah, I believe everything you're saying, because I talked to you.
Tell me why.
I believe what you're saying, because people always are kind of shady about their money anyway, and I'm like, well, if you're shady about your money, you're gonna have to get off that seat, or get off being shady if you want your money to work for you. Mm-hmm. You can't be scared your whole life. You've been in this lifetime this long. What did you have to lose not to take that leap to make your money work for you? And a lot of people are like that out here, especially, I know a lot of black men, some are, and white men, period. They're just scared to take that leap financially to be better for themselves as far as financially. And a lot of times that's all. They're just scared to take that leap of faith is what I call it. It's more like a leap of finance, put it like that. So, so
you know, so amazing about cryptocurrency, it doesn't take much to get started. It only takes amount that I would go out with my wife on date night. If it wasn't this pandemic, we would go out on date night and spend $100, right? You know, on urban. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Women go out and spend money. I bet the guys spend money on flowers and all that, $50, $60, $100. So it doesn't really take much to really get started. We just got to come out of our pocket with some money and start investing and getting started. The cryptocurrency just today, I think I made over 20-something% on my money today. What do you get that at?
Right.
What's that? Is a bank paying you that?
No.
You paying that?
Nope.
No. So I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because now you got some people commenting. You got this there's one lady named Portia Lucy White said, "What exactly cryptocurrency?" But in order to find out, Portia, you need to. It's your wife, okay? Well, you know what it is. That's your husband. You know what it is. Quit that. But anyway, but that's all good. I'm glad she's supporting.
Here's the definition of cryptocurrency, and there's so many videos out here that will tell you what cryptocurrency is. All you gotta do is type in YouTube and say, but that's not enough. Just knowing what it is not enough. But I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's just digital money. It's like gold, but it's digital. You can't see it, you can't feel it. And what is like reason why it's like gold, because it goes up in value.
Right.
You know, it's an asset. It goes up in value. And so what the money that you have in your pocket, it doesn't go up in value. It has very little value.
Yeah, I already know.
And it's not worth it. It's inflated.
Yeah,
that's why the system is ready to move over to cryptocurrency, and the fiat money is going to be the thing of the past, because the governments and people in other countries see that the United States government money is not worth anything anymore.
Right. Yeah, that's like you right on it. Wanda Andrews said, "My grandkids are interested in stock. Is that good?" She said, "My grandkids are interested in stock. Is that good?" Is what she's asking you.
You have to diversify. You have to definitely diversify. If they're interested in anything about money, that's good. But I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't give you financial advice. I'm your friend,
right?
And I'm a businessman, and
right.
I'm telling you what I do.
Right.
But I found that cryptocurrency is. I did a test this last 3 weeks. My wife told me about a stock, right?
Okay.
I said, hey, let me try it out. I bought a couple of the stocks.
All right.
I let them set. I spent about $500, $250 on one, $250 on the other one. And then I bought some cryptocurrency, did the same thing. Which one you think went up in value more?
Oh, yeah, I already know. The cryptocurrency all day, every day.
Teach your grandkids about cryptocurrency. Take my cryptocurrency course and teach your grandkids about cryptocurrency. And so you're going to be the one to change your family's financial future forever. That's what we're talking about. Changing our family's financial future forever.
You're exactly right. And that's what I'm telling people.
To my family, my kids are learning about cryptocurrency. They're investing in it. They're telling their friends about it. Their friends are telling their friends about it. And we're creating generational wealth. We're starting something that's not happening. And we can, matter of fact, we can change the whole financial future of everybody, every black person in this system, in the world, in the West, and whatever, if we start money educating ourselves, teaching ourselves about money, how it works. It doesn't take much to do that. We can create millions and billions of dollars, start floating among each other. We start educating ourselves on money. And the money has to be connected to each other. So when you tell me about something, you get paid. When I tell you about something, I get paid. We get a call affiliate marketing. I'm going to teach you about affiliate marketing. And that's where you pass the wealth. You're not afraid to tell somebody about it because you should get rewarded for it, right?
Right. Yeah.
Does that make sense? If I tell you about something and you buy it, I should get awarded. And the same way when you tell somebody about something, you should get awarded. And that's the way the crypto is designed, where we can pass the wealth among each other. I'm going to educate you guys. Just hit me up.
Oh my God, that's beautiful, because that's what this is for. That's why I got this platform for this podcast, because I want people to be educated on things. And I got people commenting left and right. W.L. Green III said it's about wealth and acquiring assets, guns and butter. He said guns and butter being funny, but it is, and it truly is. And thanks for that. Thanks for that, King W.L. Green. Thank you, King. But it really is about that, and a lot of times, and with our money, as people, like I said, young people, we wasn't taught finances. So when we get out here and we real loosey goosey with it, and then things happen, we don't understand why. Now the reason why is because you wasn't taught the finance, and it's nothing matter if you try to understand finances at 30 or 40 or 50 years. There's nothing the matter with that. It's never too late, as long as you own this earth. So that's what they got to realize, what I'm saying? Because some people are embarrassed at a certain age, saying like, I'm embarrassed about this. No, don't be embarrassed about your money. You never be embarrassed about your money. But
it's never too late. You're right. It's never too late.
Never too late.
I have a lady that called me. I'm talking to out of out of Mississippi.
Okay.
She's 72 years old. I got a guy from Guam. He's 74 years old, and he's learning about crypto. I got to be patient with him because they got to set up their crypto wallet. You got some steps you got to go through to get it, but you're going to get it. You're going to get it. And when you get it, you're going to get excited because you're like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, that's great.
It's amazing.
Yeah, now I want to ask you this. I just got a couple of topics or questions, whatever. How has COVID-19 social justice affected your business as far as the crypto business?
Well, let's go with my asphalt business.
Okay, yeah, asphalt business.
We did more business last year than we ever did before.
Oh, that's great.
It was simply amazing.
Okay.
The COVID, it's terrible how it's affecting so many people in a negative way. I pray for people every day, but for us, we had an amazing year for cryptocurrency. It's been amazing because people are at home. We don't have to go out anywhere. What we do is right from our computer.
That's great.
You can run a $100,000, $200,000, $1 million business straight from your computer, from home, or from your phone, just like this app right here.
Right.
I'm going to show you an app right now, real quick. And
show it to me.
This is called
okay.
And that's why I invest my cryptocurrency in. And you guys, when you hit me up, I give you that app, and you can see that I can show you some of the investments that I'm doing on this app, and you can show you. There you go. There we go.
Right there. Yeah.
All the different investments that I have going on this app. Everything right there on your fingertip. You ain't got to worry about looking for a broker or something.
Right.
What your money's doing.
Yeah. Then somebody just said, Wanda Andrews said, is that different than Bitcoin? Is that different than Bitcoin?
Good question. Bitcoin is just one crypto. It's one. That's the one that most people know about. It's the most popular coin, but there's thousands of cryptocurrency that does so many different things. So like stock, so many choices you have to make. But crypto is the number one, and don't be afraid to start buying Bitcoin, even though it's over 30-something thousand right now. That don't mean you have to buy one for 30-something thousand. You can buy a percentage of that coin, and it still is going to go up. And don't be buying it from Cash Out because they charge you too much fees. They started off. I was telling a friend of mine today, they started off for free.
Okay.
Got popular for people.
I
don't know who's using Cash Out. We probably the ones that's using Cash Out, minority black people. And now they're charging more fees for it. So just hit me up on Facebook and message me, and I'll send you the right app to use to buy your cryptocurrency where you can get it at a very low price.
Yeah, it sounds good because that cryptocurrency sounds like $100 bills to me, and I need a lot of hundreds. Nah, that's what it sounds like to me. So.
You can start off with $10.
Right, and that's the beautiful part. That's why I was just going to ask you, far as getting started, how much does it really take to get started? You just answered that.
We don't pressure nobody to do nothing. Whatever you can start off with. I always tell people, don't invest what you can't afford. If you got to pay bills with it, don't invest it. Invest what you would invest if you were going to be able to go to the shopping, buy stuff because you're just bored, stuff like that. Or you're going to give away as a gift. Invest something you can afford, and it might not be but $50 for some people, and some people $300. I have a guy in Canada is waiting on me to connect with him. He's going to invest $2,500 in this program.
Wow!
So everybody has different levels that they invest in.
Yeah, so, that is great, man. That's what I tell people. Look, you ain't gonna believe this, but as I was
everything is stored.
Right, and it's good that it don't take much money to start. Because back to the leap of finance, a lot of just black people in general. I know some of us kind of tight with our money. We squeeze the face off money. We don't want to let it go, thinking we ain't gonna get it back. But you can't be like that in order to get it back.
Yeah, that's a good question. You gotta take a risk.
Got to take
a risk. If you don't
take
a risk, you're gonna always be poor. You always be struggling financially if you don't take a risk.
You're right.
If I didn't take risks in my life, I wouldn't have nothing. I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wouldn't be financially independent if I didn't take risks. So you have to take risks. It's important to do that. Now you have to calculate a risk.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do your research, and you have to learn to trust the resource of the person that's talking to you and vehicle. You do that through studying and reading.
Yep. And funny you say it because you said risk and everything. And that word comes with what I was thinking about. Because when I was trying to do this podcast for the month of February about being Black History Month, trying to get Black owned owners here in Louisville and maybe even worldwide, but I was just trying to stay right in my city because I got love for my city, especially the West End.
Right.
You'd be surprised how many Black owners that didn't want to be part of this, or they had their reasons for not wanting to be part of my podcast. But all I'm trying to do is, let me just say this to you, Sam. All I'm trying to do is you get out there to the people what you got to offer them, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's a donut shop, whether it's clothing, whatever it is, to the people so they know where you at. So I'm thinking if you're an owner, even if you ain't Black, if you're just an owner, you will want to be part of a podcast that's trying to help you get out there and promote your own business. It's putting money back in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? So, but you'd be surprised, a lot of Black owners that didn't want to be part of this podcast, which I thought was kind of crazy.
Yeah, we have your podcast because we're going to bring people to you that follow us. So that's one main reason I want to be on your podcast too, because I want to help you grow.
Well, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that as a guest.
Listen to this podcast because when you get through with it, I'm going to syndicate it. You know what that means? Syndicate.
Yeah, yes, sir.
I'm going to syndicate to 6,000 people on my email list and 10,000 people, 5,000 on my Facebook page on one of them.
Right.
So I'm going to help you. So we got to help. We got to get out of that.
That's what it's about, helping each other. Whether that's the problem right there. You just said we got to get out of that. We got to help each other. And even small business owners, I'm trying to help them because small business owners is trying to get up off the ground. They still on first level. Right. I'm trying to help them out to get up off that first level, that first step. And speaking of that, I got a question about that because let me see what not that I want to talk about that too in general. Even. It's just. Let me go and put this in here. I'm gonna go ahead and just type it in there. But it's just hard. We can just talk about it. It's just hard because as far as being a small business owner, what steps do you take to get off the ground? I think the main step you would take will be promotion, especially if it's free promotion to get up off the ground. Whether you got like you said, asphalt company or a donut shop, you're trying to get off the ground. So and a lot of times, you'd be surprised at people that don't want to be promoted. They want their business to be promoted. Like, and I don't get that, especially it ain't just a Black thing. Sometimes it could be Latino, whites, or whoever. It's people in general, and you have to want to promote your business or for the best. Like me being a comedian. If I never did a show, they wouldn't know I'm a comedian. I have to do a show so they know I'm a comedian. I have to have a podcast so they know who I am and what I'm about. So same way with this crypto thing, same thing. Right. So they know about what's going on with your business and what you got up and running, So that's all. That's all it is.
Yeah, we piggyback off of that. It's all about promotion and branding. And I was
Brandon.
our accountant. I asked him how much did we spend on promotion and branding in percentage. He said 20-something%, which maybe less than 20-something%. So we're going to increase our advertising to at least 12%. We're going to spend 12% more on our advertisement.
Okay.
Why? Because we want to reach more people. We want to grow our business. So your business is the amount of money you make is connected to the amount of your advertising budget. So
right.
you make $1 million a year.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Spend at least 12 to 15% of that in advertisement. So how much is that? That's for my calculator.
You're going to do the math on that.
Dollars times 15%.
Okay.
That's $150,000.
Wow.
So the person might say, "Wow, $150,000,
right?
$1 million,
right?
But how much do you get left? How much is left from $150,000? $1 million. See, you got to think big.
Right.
Subtract 150,000. You got 850,000 left.
Oh my God! Don't say them numbers to me.
People want to spend a couple thousand or 20,000 or 30,000. They're not gonna make $1 million, right?
Thank you. Exactly.
So as your business grows, guess what has to grow with it? Your advertisement budget.
That's right.
They said if you look at your advertising, but you ask your accountant, what is my advertising budget? It was 5 years ago, and it's still the same as it is today.
Your business ain't going nowhere. That's just like wearing. You know what? That's a good point, because it's just like me wearing. If I wore a sweater when I first did comedy, my first time ever doing comedy, and if I'm still wearing that sweater 10 years later,
right.
where's my comedy at? My comedy ain't going nowhere.
Hey, my brother Curly, your good friend, told me. He told me to tell you, man. He said he's never gonna be the same because when you and him was running track, and y'all had a big lead where he win the game, and you dropped the baton.
You know what? He's been blaming me for that drop baton for the longest, Sam. But let me just tell you this. If he keeps talking about it, he talks about it more than me. So the person that talks about it more uses a little more guilty. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. And no, I'm going to go back to this. Remember you was talking earlier about how you try to help the community as well as family. Some families, no, I don't want you, go ahead and do your thing. Say I'm good. Well, your brother's one of them. He told me. He said, he told me. I said, well, why didn't you listen to him? That's your brother. I said, he said, but you know what he told me? He said, well, I know I'm stupid. He said, you go ahead and listen to him because I'm stupid. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he one of them. I'm telling you. It's all right.
I got another comment here. This is from Lisa Flynn. She said, I would love to get into real estate, but I don't know where to start or who to reach out to that's trustworthy. I've always thought you have to have a lot of money to start. She's talking about as far as real estate. I don't know about real estate. I know they got real estate schools last time I heard, but I don't know too much about real estate, Lisa.
Yeah, I remember years ago when I first started entrepreneurship. Me and 5 friends, we wanted to go into real estate, and we bought a real estate course from a guy named Carlton Sheets. It cost $500, and we put all the money together.
Okay.
On that course, and that course helped me buy my first property at the age of 23 for, I think I had $1,000 down. I was broke and I borrowed it from everybody. And my house was $105 a month with my payments on my house. And that house cost me $11,500 then. That was a long time ago.
Okay.
And then it went up. I went in there and fixed it up, lived in it, and went from $11,500 to $79,000. It was worth $79,000. I borrowed on that. Wow. That's how I started my business.
Oh, that's great, man.
There's courses out here. Just look for a course that you can take. Real estate investment. Just take and make the investment. It's all about knowledge. You got to find somebody who's already been there, done that, and they have stepped out and say, "I'm going to teach you how to do it." There's books you read. Don't go into the library. If that's really what you want to do, you got to just embrace it like you would if you were going to college.
Right.
You just start educating yourself. See, I got tons of books back up behind me, and other books that I read regularly on the subject that I want to be in.
That's what's up. And it strengthens your mind too. I tell people reading strengthens your mind.
It does.
Knowledge. Good knowledge.
And go to YouTube and listen to videos on YouTube, and not only on real estate, but in order for you to be successful in whatever you do in life, you have to work on your personal development yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
It just, and I got somebody else comment. They steadily comment here on my podcast, which is great because that's why I got you on this platform, because they need to hear what you were telling them. They need to hear your story, because there are a lot of people out there, like I just said before, that are going through some things here with this COVID-19 social justice and want to be a little bit better version of themselves, whether it's real estate or getting some other things financially to build themselves, because everybody's going through some type of financial struggle here and there, and what we're going through. Right
time.
Right. And here's Wanda Andrews said again, I'm going to bring my group together from a group that 500 years, 500 P55 and 500 Yeezy. I watched 4 people purchase 4 Gucci wallets worth 300 each. We are consumers. Lisa looking to land, not necessarily a home on it. That's what I'm working on. So she's working on some things that she's trying to do. But everybody's just, everybody's, like I said, everybody wants to be part of the party where the money's at, but they don't know how to do it, or either they're scared of the leap of finance. Back to that again. It's one of them two things is holding them back.
You need a coach. The reason why I know what I know and doing what I'm doing, was able to teach my children how to do it, is that I had a coach. I took money out of my pocket and I bought a coach to talk me how to do things. I didn't just.
That's great.
Because you can either go the long way. Give you a good example of in business. There's 2 ways to grow your business. A business like mine, you either advertising and promoting and get new customers, or you can buy somebody out and get their customer base.
Right.
So I've done both. One company that I own was called True Service, a parking lot sweeping. You probably remember that.
I remember that.
And I bought another company out, and I went from 125,000 to 250,000 overnight. So in that industry, it was best for me to buy somebody out.
Right.
So that's what you have to do in life.
Yeah, you're right. Lisa Flynn, she said, I definitely need a coach. With Lisa, he's going to give you all the information before we get off here, and just listen to his information and follow him, and he'll get you going, because he's definitely a good money mindset coach. So you definitely want to listen to what he's going to tell you and how in the direction you want to go. So definitely follow him and get with him on that, because I tell people all the time, and I've talked to your brother about this. It's not how much money you make. If I make $300 a week, okay, I make $300 a week. It's what I do with the $300.
Right. Exactly.
And how I build on that 300. If I make it 300 in 2021, you can believe by 2025, it ain't gonna be $300 a week. It's gonna be more because of what I invested in, my leap of faith. You get a leap of finance. So, and that's why I tell people, but you can't be scared to take a leap of finance, because a lot of people are scared that they're gonna lose. I've lost track races, I've lost her, I've lost a lot of things, but that don't mean I stop going. That don't mean I stop trying. That don't mean it ain't fair for me out there to reach it and grab it. It's right there. And it's about, let me say this, and I know you're going to feel me on this. It's all about what I put into the leap of finance. Right. If I just put $1 down and don't put no work behind it, it's going to still be $1. Thank you. I get it. And I know that's what it's about.
People are afraid of success. They're afraid in their mind. Somewhere in our mind, it's telling us that we can't do it. We can't be successful. We can't be financially independent. And that we just don't go after because we just can't find it, I think that's the word, in our mind, that it can actually be a reality. I did a webinar Thursday, and I broke down the principles of success. And it all had to do with what's here in our mind. You have to visual, every person that I know that's highly successful, they have no doubt in their mind that they're going to achieve whatever it is they want to achieve.
Right.
We hear that, don't we? We know.
Oh, yeah, we hear it, yeah.
On top of their game. They're the top of the top on their game. Mm-hmm. And people who have invented something, that even the person who invented this computer, this Mac computer, they probably told him he couldn't do it.
Yep.
He had it visualized in his mind that he was going to create this Mac computer. And he did. He did it.
Yep.
He did it.
And you
what we have to have in our mind is that I'm going to get what is it that I want out of life, and we have to write it down. We have to visualize it, draw it if you have to, and then go after it and find a way the blueprint that's going to get you there. But first, you have to believe.
And that, you know what they said, believe it. That's like what this shirt I got on, all these black inventors. I even got a list of black inventors. And if they wouldn't have believed, and they didn't even have the resources we got nowadays, if they didn't believe back in the early 1800s, 1900s, or whatever, they wouldn't be where they at. As far as Frederick Jones, who invented the air conditioner, he wouldn't be where he's at. You know, I'm gonna go even deeper because I was just wondering, you know, since I was doing this black thing for Black History Month, as far as black business owners only. I was wondering who was the first ever black-owned business owner. So I looked it up because like I said, and his name was Johnson. It was 1915, from 1950 and 2005. But check this out. By the time he was 30 or 31, he was a millionaire. But he didn't start off like that, Sam. He put in the work. You get what I'm saying? So back to what you were saying. He believed in what he was doing and what he was trying to invent. And then eventually it happened. Next thing you know, at 30, 31, he's a millionaire. But it's because of what he believed among what everybody else was telling him. He still believed. And that was back, like I said, we didn't have all these resources. We got plenty of resources now. Right. So I tip my hat off to my ancestors. I do all the time. That's why I got much love for Black History Month, because they did a lot of things without the resources we even didn't even have. Right. So I tell people all the time, and financially, oh man, wow. So yeah. But yeah. But
that's they don't have in their vocabulary, I can't. Yeah. And so they just find out what I can do it, and they just find out how to do it. That's it.
That's all it is too, man. I got one or two more topics here, and we almost be done here. I really appreciate having you on this platform, man. You educating the people about this, because this is good for the people. And I want the people to understand the finances and value of a dollar, because I know people out there suffering right now, but you don't have to suffer if you're willing to take a chance with some of your money. I'm not saying all your money, because we still all got to live, but some of your money to invest in yourself. There's nothing matter with investing in yourself. You go work hard every day. What's the matter with investing in yourself? Because you investing in that company every day you go to work. So why wouldn't you invest in yourself?
We pay ourselves first.
Thank you.
We pay everybody else, our bills and cars and everything.
That's right.
But we don't pay ourselves first, and that's a disaster.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this. Let me put this.
And I was that way before. Okay. Being a black.
Yeah. What are some of the challenges you face being a black owner? I know you got an asphalt company, and when I say this, because I talked about on one of my podcasts with one of my comedian friends last year. We talked about black-owned business as far as, going to restaurants, whatever. And I told my main pet peeve, it's just in restaurants as far as black-owned, was the customer service in some of them. Not all of them, but some of them. You can't expect me to spend my money and you're giving me more attitude like I'm not the one that's coming in as a customer. It's more like our worker with the way you give me attitude. So you see where I'm going with this? So my thing is, I know it's rough being a black owner, but it's a lot of challenges we face because you got those, like if you was going to do my asphalt, and I've been knowing you for years, Sam, if I say, hey, I need you to do my driveway. And let's say, I'm just hypothetical, let's say you charge $400 to do a driveway. I'm like, man, we've been knowing each other. Well, can you give it to me for about $200, Sam? and my land, I'm just telling you, that's what goes on. So, yeah. So what are some of the challenges you face as a black owner?
One of the things that we are challenged with is doing more asphalt for minorities, for black people.
Okay.
Because it's something we want to do, and I'd always had this stereotype, something in my mind that was negative about our people doing business with them because of what you just said.
Yep.
And because when you go out and do, it seemed like every time I did work for a black person, they would nitpick me to death. And,
I believe you
on the work that we did, and then you go out to a Caucasian home in the East End, you pay them, you go out and do the work, you pay them, and you get the money right then and there, and you gone. And so we have to really educate ourselves. We have to educate the customer. We put out a lot of video. We show them the work that we do, and so it's all about a trust factor. You have to get them to really trust that they can go on about their life, and that you're going to get the work done in the right way, in the right time. So what the stigma that people have with black companies is that we're not going to do what we say we're going to do.
Yeah,
we're not going to do what we say. We're not going to be on time. We're not going to give the quality work. We don't have that anymore because we've been doing it for so long, and we have a good customer base. We have a lot of different. Our customers give those referrals and show it all in Google and all that what we do. So we have hundreds and hundreds of people telling everybody that we do good work. So that's the good thing about us. But we actually have a webinar. Me and my daughter and black contractors this Thursday.
Okay.
We're going to be speaking about the issues of black contractors. So, because we need to work with black contractors, we need to work with each other. We need to get rid of that whatever that veil that we have over our face on black owners, and get rid of that negativity and work with each other more.
Right.
So we actually have a series that we're doing to discuss those type of subjects. So that's one of the biggest challenges there.
Yeah, that's great, man. Because I tell people all the time, man. If I want you to do something for me, I don't care if you're green, blue, red, whatever you are. I want you to do it for me. And whatever your price is, okay, that's what your price is. I just need you to do the job. Now, if I nitpick about things, so be it. But I'm not going to nitpick it to where it's going to cause conflict between me and the business person.
Right.
But the main thing is I'm not going to try to download the price and this and that. And that's what I think happens a lot of times with our people, my community. They always want you to do this and that for this on the for the low. Right. And hey, man, this light skinned low ain't happening over here. If I ask for my price for doing the comedy shows, this and that, that's what I need. If you can't give me that, I ain't mad at you. I just can't do it. Go get you somebody else. But I just where it is.
There's nothing wrong with keeping the contractor honest by getting other estimates. Good
right.
And that way you can make them stay honest and true, so you know if the price is right.
Right.
If the price is inflated, and because you got two estimates, you tell them, hey, I got these two estimates, and here they are. Why are you this high?
Thank you.
But that's what you should do. You should just go with what the black contractors say. Get them two estimates too, and then you can help make him right.
Right, it's true. You're right. Yeah, I'm gonna end it with this though, because I think this is real. This is really close to me because, and I know some black owners. I know a black owner up in Chicago. I know some black owners around the United States. And I've always said, and I did a little more research again, Sam, as far as the Google thing, as far as the percentage of black owners in America right now in the United States, and that's including Latinos and everything. It was like right around 20 to 21%. And I'm somewhere around. You can round it off, but it's somewhere around there. But long story short, I feel like it's black unity for black owners in this world. There's a lot of black unity for black owners where if we all can just have us come together one way, even just through social media, or get a page or whatever, because then you'll be surprised at the uplift in the United States if a lot of black owners would support each other. And I'm not saying don't support the white man as well, but we got to at least support ourselves too, first and foremost, in order for this to happen around the world. And I think that'll build a lot of unity, not only with unity within ourselves, also too with social justice, what's going on in the world today. That's just my personal feeling, so. But as far as black unity, as far as with black owners in the world, because you got some. Now, I know you got some black owners that feel like, I don't want to deal with this person because this, and that. And they've had a bad business thing with them, whether they black or green. Well, I think that's a lot of problems with us not want to deal with other black people because they've had a bad business deal with them and they don't want to fool with them no more. Right. And it's not them being unprofessional. So, and that's one thing too. I want to put because I know you are, but I wanted to put this on here too because that's another. I know. This is real important. What do you put customer service in your business scale of 1 to 10? We just talked about customer service, but it's got to be 10 for me if I got a business. Yeah. It's got to be 10. Got to be 10. But you got some people don't feel like they have businesses. They say they do, but their actions say something different. Right. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted, like I said, more than anything, to educate people on this platform, on my podcast, about what it takes financially to get a little upstick within inside yourself, to get a little uplift as far as in your pockets and in your mind. But I think it takes first and foremost, and I could be wrong, as far as when it comes to finance and you want to upgrade your finance, it definitely comes from mental first. Then it comes from the financial part. But you got to be mentally strong, so yeah. So, but you got anything else? Matter of fact, before we get out of here, man, please tell the people how they can get in contact with you, how they can come to one of your seminars or webinars,
Right.
any information you got, please tell them, because I'm sure they are thirsty and starving to be a little bit more financially stable in COVID-19.
Absolutely. So you can catch me at samellislive.com. That's going to take you to a Facebook page where I share content every single day there. So right there, samellislive.com. If you want to go straight to where you can start investing, you can go to Urban Crypto. That's BOURBON Crypto CRYPTO.com. That's take you to a page where I'm sharing some videos and where you can. It's a course that I created. It's called Crypto Crash Course. It's $79, and it's going to teach you everything you need to know about cryptocurrency. You don't have to pay anywhere else. $79. I think it's $79.95. You can go there. So one amazing thing about that course is that you can share that course with a couple of people. You get your money back because they.
Oh man, I got to get a piece of that pie.
You 70% profit if you record. So I created that course so I can help people. That's what it's designed for, to help people, not me. 30% of it goes. The other 30% goes to keep the course up and going. The 70% goes back. So when I sell the course, I get 70%.
I get what you're saying.
Of course, you get 70%. And
that's beautiful.
You get paid in cryptocurrency, which I would recommend you do.
Yeah. So basically, if I went ahead, let's say I went ahead and got the course for $79.95, I got it, and so that way, if I wanted to share it with my son and my daughter and my wife,
I would be sharing it on this podcast.
Well, that too. But you know what? Hold on. Let me tell you this, Sam. I don't want to give them too much info. Yeah, I want them to know too many light-skinned money things. They don't need to know that yet. Let me just put it in the family house first. I might even tell your brother. I might even get him aboard. But yeah, I see what you say. I can put it on the podcast and let them feel it. About that, yeah, and I can help people out like that. That's true, but I got to help myself out first. I'm starving a little bit over here. So yeah, and but that's great, man. I mean, because if you think about it, you got to invest in yourself. And the thing I like about what you said on that was, once you check out the webinar and everything, once you get it for the $80, you can get your money back by sharing it with other people. And it's knowledge. It's money, currency, knowledge that you sharing with people. It's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, so you can't beat that, man. I mean, for real. With that said and everything, man, is there anything else you want to say to people? Because, man, I really enjoyed you on my podcast, man. I'm definitely going to bring you back because I know people are going to ask for you back. I'm definitely going to bring you back.
I just say that I love you. I love everybody that's listening. I have only one goal, and that is to teach you the things that I've learned in my life about money. And it's my hope that it helps you get you to the next level financially, because as you keep saying, I know that you are hurting. If it's you that you're hurting right now financially, you can change that. You can start changing that today. And so let's do it. I'm here to help you do that, and just reach out to me. And let's make it happen.
Man, your voice has really, really been well spoken on my podcast, and I appreciate it. But let me say this too, first and foremost. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. Hope they have a great Valentine's Day tomorrow. Just want to say happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And hopefully they have a great one. But with that said, man, you've really been great with your voice on this platform, and I appreciate it. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being the money mindset coach. I definitely would send people your way. If people have any type of, they want to get their finances a little bit better and want to invest in some things, I'm definitely going to send them straight to you, man. Because I ain't got nothing but love for you. You know how me and your brother, we're real cool. You like family to me, man. So, but with that said, man, I enjoyed having you on here, and I'm definitely going to have you back. Definitely going to have you back, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. And I
appreciate you. You're doing an awesome job as well. I'm glad you have a platform that we can speak on, and you keep doing what you're doing, and man, and let's make it happen.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, man. With that said, man, may God bless you. May God continue to bless you, and you keep doing your thing. And especially when you're helping people, I don't care if it's with finance or whatever, in any area of life, when you are helping people, that's truly going to be a blessing that comes back to you. I always tell people that, because love is free. So
it's coming back. Yeah.
But with that said, man, I appreciate you being on the Big Light Skin Comedy Podcast. Happy Valentine's Day to all my queens and kings out there. Y'all keep being yourself. And if you are having some finance struggles, this is the person you need to talk to help you out. He's on this platform. Look him up on Facebook, on all his social media platforms, and that's what's going on. I got a lot of people coming in late. Too late. The podcast is over, but check out Sam Ellis, the Money Mindset Coach. He'll definitely get you going the right direction. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. Have a happy Valentine's Day to you and your wife, man.
All right, man. I'm going to go take care of my queen, man. Get spend some time with her.
That's what's up. Do that, man. All right, love you, man. Take care, man. Thanks for being part of this.
All right.
Thank y'all for watching the Big Light Skin Comedy Podcast. I see y'all on March 13th. It's every second Saturday at 8 o'clock. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hope y'all learned a lot and got a lot. See y'all.